Staff support.
Staff support, exactly, right? The emotional care and concern. I remember we have had chaplains, and it may well apply to some of you here who spend a great deal of time, and perhaps are mandated, to spend a certain amount of time with the staff and on staff programming. I had the privilege last week of being in the Cleveland Clinic, and the director of pastoral care over there was telling us how they are very integrated. They formed a strategic alliance, which will come later, with healing services, and they instituted something which called a code lavender, which is a specific code which is called when there's really a unit that needs support, and primarily it's there for staff support. And they'll enter, they'll assess the situation, and then they'll offer to provide a sort of a 72-hour window of more intense coverage on that for that particular unit, and checking back in frequently to support the staff. They leave various little gifts for the staff, and they found some of the things are as simple as really just bringing food and snacks, because many of the staff are just burnt out on eating and taking care of themselves properly. So something as simple as that, and that's gained raised their profile within the institution, and also certainly adding to the feeling, hopefully, of their staff satisfaction and staff support. We'll probably touch on some of the others and touch again on them in a little while. So number 3 of our commandments, we have to know your stakeholders. So to know, who is in your purview, who is it that you could be adding value to, who is it that we need to raise our profile with. I work at a very large hospital, like most of you here, over 800 beds, and certainly a lot of patients. And how do we promote our visibility with them? My question really starts, or at least the way I try and think about it, how do we even raise our consciousness even before they get to us, even before they arrive at our doorstep? Are there ways that we can get information about pastoral care? So a very simple example would be an admissions pack. In our place, we sort of inherited sort of very old admissions pack, and it was very outdated information. It took quite a while to kind of get that changed. But if people are going through pre-testing and they're already picking up information about the hospital, or even online, is there a way that we can enhance our web presence? And I have to say that I think NYU has an excellent one. I'm sure you had a lot to do with that. No, too humble. Okay, so I assume that David, being the technological chaplain, and by the way, wrote a great piece on Chaplaincy last year on really using a particular skill set that we have beyond our chaplaincy skill set. If you have, like, technology would be an added skill set, how do we add value in that respect? So certainly, if you have that, or if you can find the expertise to help you with that, again, you have to know your resources. You don't have to own it yourself, but invite the resources to help raise the profile. Chaplaincy, if you're called a pastoral care department, so P is usually right at the bottom, well, it's always nearer the bottom of the alphabet than C is chaplaincy. So just very simply in strategizing, and I apologize, I haven't yet read the new Professional Spiritual and Pastoral Care, but I noticed that, I believe from just reading a little bit that chaplaincy is really a name that many departments are going towards, working away from pastoral care. So just a very simple, on a marketing level, that raises you in the alphabet. So when people are looking through lists of disciplines and trying to find something, they'll come across C sooner than they do P. Staff we mentioned a moment ago. Administration, again, listening to what is it that administration wants you to be doing. You could be doing some amazing stuff as a chaplain, but